Okay, so good morning everybody and once again welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 10. Okay, and we are going to be discuss a topic which is related to something new but something interesting. Okay, the only point in this topic is that you cannot do the practice in my instance. Or if I say you can do, but your changes may get overwritten by the other person. Okay, so now we are going to be discuss about the properties. Let me come back here. Hital, you're able to get this environmental marker. Do you try? Yes. Okay, give a try and then it will be done for you. Okay, chaliye. So now let me show you. Let's change this. Otherwise, it's take a lot of time to be load the pages. Use the default. That is easy one to be load and quickly. Okay. So now we are going to be discuss the properties. Likewise, I said that being a human being, we have properties, right? Not that monetary I'm talking here. Property means my name, my identity, my surname, my salary, my designation, my family, my gender, my education, my qualification, my hobbies. These are my properties. If something that change in these properties, even though these are not 100% property, but these are the attributes. But property, I can say like, Atul is a very clever guy. This is what the property. Heathal is very sharp. Hema is very sharp. Nazam is very sharp. They understand the thing very quickly. These are the properties. So in ServiceNow as well, it provides some properties. I said that it can be overwritten. Why? Because property is a global level changes. It's not like preferences that, okay, it work only for me. If we change in the system properties, then every user will get impacted. So you can go here and search for the system properties like this. This one. System properties. Under system properties, we have number of properties available. Basic configuration UI 16, my company, UI property. These are the different one. Basic configuration is mainly for the UI 15 part, which we're not going to pick up it now. Nobody is using the UI 15. And there is a different way to go to the UI 16 and go back to the UI 15, which is I'm not recommending now. Okay, then we'll go for the UI 16, which is important. Even though we are not in the UI 16 as well, we are in the next experience. We are in the next experience now. If you remember that I told in the beginning that as of now, it is a third interface, UI 15, UI 16, and now it is the next experience. So we'll pick up on the basic configuration UI 16. If I want to change something in this particular part, number one, I want to change this text ServiceNow and ServiceNow management. It is coming from page header caption. Something is coming there. No, let's change here. Learn and grow. And LNG and save. This get changed and reload it. Because it's a property, just page refreshing is required. You can see changes are reflecting here now. No, Atul, I want to put my logo here, or I want to set everybody time zone. So you can do this. This time zone is there, but if a user go here and in the profile change the time zone, it will get overwritten. Like if you say, anybody asks me, Atul, what is the best timing? I stop sending that IST का ये time है, EST का time है, CST का time. No, I said 5:30 AM GMT. That's all. Now you go and convert it. The timing according to your time zone, because like in Australia, 4 time zones are there. In US, 5 or 7 time zones are there. I cannot convert each and every time zone. So this is what is there. If I want for everybody. So now if you guys log in, your time zone is showing America, Los Angeles. But if you want, you can go to the profile and override. No. Atul, sorry, Hima says, Atul, I'm in US. It worked for me. Hital says, no, I'm in India. I want to go Asia, Kolkata. Doesn't say I'm in Saudi. It will go to that particular time zone. So this is what the time zone for everybody. So let's say I'm putting everybody's Europe, London. Okay. Now this banner image, I want to change this image. Click here and let me go back here and let me say I want to put this image. Okay. And now let me save this. Sometimes this image take time to be loaded or to get in the reflected. So it says the properties is a set user session. Therefore, all the login user logout and login back to the see the updated property. It means if you want to see the changes, you have to be log out. Plus the time zone has been changed. There are 2 ways to open this property. Let me show you. This is the one way, and second is CIS properties.list. So we can change from there as well. This is the way that you can do. Like if our parents are using the mobile phone, okay, what they will do? I am not able to do so. Let me call her again. Okay, so what our parents do? They go to the contact, they search with the number, and then they log in. Then they call. But for us, what we do? We just go to the previous tab and call it. Because we know that it was in the previous window, we can call it back quickly. Probably did not join, right? So this one. So now I can do by this way. So if you see what is the property name is this. Let me say this thing, glide CIS default. Go and search it there. See this property here as well. The only difference is that in this place, it is very simple English. In this place, it is with the actual property name. When you go for the ITSM exam, certification exam, when you go for that part, the property name can be asked to you. And ServiceNow provide a lot of properties. If I show you, see, 2874 properties given by ServiceNow, and these are the only limited because as per my installation, if I install more plugins, this property count will be increased. Okay, now let's come here. Let's do this. See, image is coming now. Okay, now if I want to set for the date for everybody, I can put the date like this format should come. I can put the time zone, and these are the things. I'll give you just a flavor. You can do your hard R&D on that particular part. You can still continue with my instance. I'm sure that at a given point of time, not everybody is logging my instance. So I have no issues. You can do it here. Make these changes, refresh it and see what changes are coming with the other users. Impersonate and check it. So like I want to change the banner background color, header background, this. Click here. I want to put this. Okay. Banner text. Let's say I want to put. See how smart service now, even though RAG call us there, RGB this thing. नहीं इसको क्या कहते हैं? And you remember this codes, hex code or the color code, something is there. So and you can select it from here as well. Give me 1 minute, guys. Let me share the link with Pravalika again. These are the complete all technical glitches which nobody can help. Okay. Chalo. We'll move forward now. Okay. So now I click on the save. A lot of properties are there. Make small changes, different colors, and see what is be happening. And important point is this base theme. La Zola is a base theme. If you change this theme, let's say what happened now. I click on this, Cobalt, and now refresh it. It may change immediately, it may change time due to cache issue, due to logout issue. Let's say what changes has been done. Nothing is changing because, but we have changed the theme only, right? Can anybody log in and see any changes they can see? Let me see La Zola and save again and refresh. Generally, these things should be get changed. Or maybe again it's a cache issue at my side or the I can say logout login issue. Let me log out and log in again. Give a try. No changes are reflecting. Again, it can be cache issue directly, guys. Tough to be say that why it's taking time, but it look like it's a cache issue for me as of now. Okay, maybe you can give a try at your side and see the changes is happening. Or maybe it's a UI 16, right? Let me show. Let me do one thing. Let me go to the sys underscore properties.list. Let me show you that how the UI 16 will be look like. And there is a property called Polaris experience. This one. Let's make this property as a false. This is the property which bring this next experience in the existence. Save, and now do this. Hope so it able to, I'm able to take you on the previous one. Yes. See how I know, because this link has been changed. Otherwise this link was going on the UI experience link. And you can cross it. See, this is what the changes happen, right? This is UI 16. And you can see your changes here. This green color and this green color. Something here will be appearing on that particular part. This. In the UI 16, there was nothing on the top called menu or favorite or something like that. Nothing. The preferences come here. This thing. In UI 16, we have multiple themes available: blue, gray, dark now, rose, terminal. These are the different themes available. Cobalt. So if we, okay, this is what we are seeing. So if I click on this one, the changes will be reflecting here. See, the color code has been changed. Okay, so these rest options you can make a changes in this UI 16 only, not in the next experience. Because to make in the next experience, you have to go and change the theme actually. So this is a property. Let's come back. Property enabled experience, and let's say. Now the question come, Atul, how you know this thing? Right? How you know this thing? These things come with experience. Nothing else. More you deep dive in the system, more you will be able to learn, more able to see the system, understand the system. So now we are back again in the same atmosphere. So it's like going to moon and coming back to moon. Or like, let's say example of Hema, going to India and come back to India, come back to Kerala back. It's like that only. Both are two different things, two different flavors, but same people. Same thing. वहां भी आप खाना खा रहे थे, यहाँ भी आप खाना ही खा रहे हैं, काम कर रहे थे, वहां भी काम ही कर रहे हैं. Okay, so this is called the UI property number 1. Now let's go back here, system properties. Now, if you want to make a change in the my company, because when ServiceNow, when anybody purchase the instance from what I can say ServiceNow, they are registered as a company. That okay, this ServiceNow instance is for myself, and you can put your company details here, image and logo you can put it here, and if you have anything product models or the vendor catalog items you can put it. As of now it's not for us. Let's keep it very simple. Okay, go here. Let's go to the important one, UI properties. What is the meaning of the UI? Anybody? Is UI?
User interface, which is seen by the user.
Yes, user interface. What it do? What it do? So mainly we can say that anything which are able to see on the screen is a user interface, right? Right, Hital?
Yes, sir.
Right. So now if we want to make a change in the user interface, then we have to update the things in the property level. Let me give you something from my experience perspective. In ServiceNow, there are a lot of things, a lot of configuration, a lot of places. Changes happen if you change in the property level. This is I learned from the experience. So if anybody say, hey, I want to make a change in this place, go and check is any property available for the same. Like we say that, no, we want to make our kids smart, intelligent, and a good human being. So these things can be changed by the UI properties. We start behaving good in front of him. We start teaching him in a good thoughts, storing good stories and other things. Then he also become a good human being, right? This is what is called. This is what mainly called the UI properties. Okay, so now here we can make a change in the UI properties. Few properties we're immediately able to see. Few are not, because we need to do some R&D on that part of creating the records and all the things will be there. Okay, and unfortunately, the first 2 or 3 properties are something which I never like it, because it's never worked on the first place for me. Okay, the first thing is says mainly when I go here, let me say incident. Open. This one. Okay, the first 2 properties is mainly for this one. It says that show the name instead of email address in the activity header for the emails. If true, email address of user record is match this and none found, email address displays like this. If here I'm using a user, I want to show the email address. Sorry, I want to show the name instead of the email address. And this thing can be done with the system property. If I mark tick, because as of now there is no email triggering in my system, so it is not that possible way to show that what is the changes happening here. That is number 1 part. Second part, who can read or who can see the email in this section? Email in this section, like these are the activity notes. We will discuss this on Monday when we go for the table level discussions. Okay, as of now only ITL, but I can say admin as well. These things, this role, or maybe I can say ITL underscore admin, comma, not dot. ITL underscore admin. Okay, like this. So if a user has any of these role, he or she can able to see the things here. Okay, this one. Plus these few are there, like assigned to image used in activity format, assignment group image used in this. So like if I'm making changes something here in the assignment group and all, then it will become like this. Let's see if I assign this to this. No group member is there. Batch 14. Oh, okay. Maybe some, I'll see that part. Change manager and see. So it is, again I'm saying it is very tricky to be show you immediately, because I don't like these properties in the on the first place. Okay, but these properties are mainly to see the what I can say, images, and these images are already stored in service now. So these 1, 2, 3, 4, these I don't like, because I never get success the changes in these properties. Okay, but I tell you because it is required to be see that from where these things are coming. Okay, now let me go and save this. Now let's come here and let me user and let me open a user. Okay. Now if I say, Hema, you have to be create 100 users and you have to be change user ID, first name and the last name. Rest information should be same. What you will say, okay Atul, you go here, user, open, click new, update, put the details and update it. But it is not that much easy. Atul, do we have any option to we copy this record? Right? Do we have any option to copy this record? Yes, it is available in service now. But how? To get this, you have to be enable this property. As of now, you are able to just see the update button. Update, what is the difference between update and save? Update will take you to the list view. Save will take you on the, keep you on the same page. So like this, and I take this property and save. And now I show you something important. Refresh this page, refresh this page. Okay. Now, if you see here in the user page, we have this button, insert, insert, stay and save. But this record don't have this button. Anybody know why?
This is single instance.
What single instance?
Here I update and put one by one. That's why.
No, the only reason is what I'm asking, why this button is showing in the user table or user record, but not on the incident record. What do you think? Yes, tell me. Hema. Hital. Think, don't be like keep quiet. Think why it is showing insert and stay and insert button on the user table, but not on the incident table.
Um, that's only for like the like the client or the user, so they can. No, okay.
Go to our topic which we discussed a day before yesterday.
Okay.
What we discussed? Data. Data and foundation data, right? Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Yes. That is the reason here. That User is a foundation data which I want to create it to run my system, but incident is a transactional data which a user will do if you want. Will you call to the mechanic and say, hey, my car is not working, even though your car is perfectly fine? क्या कहते हो हेमा? Will you do this thing?
No.
Why? Because there's no incident is there, right?
Yes.
But if someone new is coming in your family, then you start updating the record. This baby is coming, I have to bring this things, I have to do this things, because that is your foundation data. That is the reason this particular option, insert and stay, available only on the foundation data tables, not on the transitional data tables. User, group, role, you will get it there, but not in this particular part. So what it say, insert and stay. It will copy and bring you here. It say I cannot do because two users should not have the same user ID. And now let's see this. So now if you go here, user admin. Okay, did not save because it was unique identification error. But with this insert and stay, you can create multiple records like this. Copy and insert. Insert and stay means copy and stay on that particular page. This is what the power of this property. This one. Enable the right click on the context menu. This one. On this place. From this place to this place, it's called the context menu. These are called the additional actions. I can click here or I can click here. Like this. I don't want users to be able to use this. Then untick this property. Allow attachment drag and drop. Like I want to be attached something here. So let me go back here. And let's say I want to be attached this, and this. Drag and drop. But if I untick this property, drag and drop will not work. I am just giving the examples. You can do these changes at your side and see that how it's working. Now the next part is that how many attachment appear in the form. By default is 3. So it's saying by default you can see only 3 attachments here. So if I add more attachments, let's say I am adding this, or this. Still, it's showing 3, but showing count as a 7. Can I change the property to show all how many attachments? You can put it the counter. Let's say I want to show 10 attachments. So now if I save this, and reload this page, then all 7 will be appearing in the line because the count is 10 this time. See, right? So this is coming from the property. Then list of system table beginning with CIS that will have delete the audited. That will have the delete audited. Okay. If I'm not wrong, the system table that will have the delete audits audited by default system table don't have the delete audited. Means these are the tables which beginning with the word CIS, SYS, CIS. When we go for the table level discussion, I'll tell you that what is a CIS table or what is a core table, base tables kind of things. Then you will understand this concept more depthly. So these are the tables which will have the delete audited option that you can go and edit the delete the audits option as well. But it's not recommended to touch anything on this part. It is not recommended to change in the out of the box property until unless it is very much required. Few small tweaks, 5, 7, it's fine, it's good. Insert state is very good. But the properties like this, where some table names, some rules are mentioned, not good to make a change there. Okay. Clear? Then I want that my incident should get closed after 7 days automatically. Now, if I ask you, let's say Hital is not well, she go to doctor. Okay, doctor said take this 5 days medicine and show to me after 5 days. And generally what we have in our mind, specifically in India, like I also have the same thing. If after 4 days or 5 days, I am all well, all good, I don't visit the doctor again. Because I think it's like a time waste now. Who will go to the doctor and tell that, okay, everything is fine. He will charge the fees. Plus I have to spend the time as well to waiting. All the things will be there. And the side of the doctor considered that if you did not come after 7 days, consider that you are all active, all fine now. This is what it says. We can put up a number here which says that after how many days my incident will move to the closed state from resolve. This is specific to the incident only, and we will discuss when we go more in the incident module, when we go in the ITSM perspective. Okay, so you can put 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up to this. So I can say 1 day. After 1 day, it should get resolved. Okay. Show button at the bottom at the header. This one. This button are here as well. This button are here as well. This is coming from this property. List of roles that can use global search. Who can use this option? This one. A user who has an ITL role or admin role or search admin role. If you remove the ITL from here, impersonate any user with the ITL rule, you will not be able to see this option. You will not be able to see this option there. Okay. Now open a new window when related object is seen. Related, that means now I'm here. I want to see the caller details. This one. If I click on this and click on the open record, it will open the same window. See. But I can make a change if I tick this box. Allow replacing the current screen of the object. Do you want to replace it? Ask it. Do you want to replace it? Yes or no? It can be done. Okay. So these are the properties which you can do at your side quickly. It's too much, but we're going to discuss few more here. Okay. Then maximum number of autocomplete matches to return email client. Apply separate to the user and group. Okay, let me see. Is this talking about this email client is? अरे कहाँ गया email अपने पास? Okay, we don't have the email client enabled. Otherwise, we'll get an option called the email from here as. Oh, sorry, it's a user table. Let's go back to the incident table. Yeah, this is called the email client. It says here AB, or let's say A. So this 10 is coming because we have set up the properties of the 10 here. If you put 20, it will show 20 records. Again, property, quick, easy. Okay. Now this configuration has been moved to the client roles got this ठीक है, leave it. The configuration moved to default email client. That is again. Okay, leave it. Okay. Produce a mandatory error during an update when mandatory field begin with the null value. Something is required. Let's say this information is required to fill. But I'm not filling it and try to update my record. So like if I say like this, so I'm getting error like this. Or if you see that invalid update, if I copy this again, let me show you. Insert and stay. This one. This is one of the reason I can say this property is used. Not directly, but indirectly. Enable UI filters. This is mainly for this part. UI filter, right? I'm not wrong, but hope so I'm right. UI filter, these filters mainly. If I undo this and now save it. And let's say, because I log in as the admin, so I can do a lot of things which a normal user cannot do. That was another reason sometimes property did not show in a better manner. Because as an admin, I can do. See, it's there as of now. Maybe I have to be logged into some other users. Try with ITIL user or something, then you will be able to see. Let's see, do we have here UI filters? Yep, I'm logging as an admin, so tough to be answer this part. So do think when you're working on this property, yeah. It's gone. This one. Name.glide.ui.filters need to be C, but you can check with the ITIL user as well. Okay. On the form load, focus on the first writable element. Means when the form get load, which is able, you are able to make a change, which is able to fill, it will focus by default on that only. This property say this part. Remove remember me checkbox from the login page, and this is lock. You can't change this property. ServiceNow give, but still you can't change it because that is not a good or recommended way by ServiceNow. Okay. So we can not change. We're not able to change in this part. Okay. Allow multiple splits within the single form section. Splits like 2 by 2 column. Not sure. You have to be, maybe you can just copy this part and put in the Google. You will find some use cases for this thing. Format the phone number fields if they don't begin with plus. This thing. So it format automatically like this way. This is what it's showing. This way. Or if I say like this. Why did not done? Because phone number is only for the 10 digits. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if I put 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, it will not work. This is another validation in the background. Okay. Gladly start out log, leave it as of now. Display record preview icon on the home page. Home page. But we're not using any home page as of now. Before the UI 415's work. Enable impersonation button in the banner line. Here, let's see something new look like. But again, I'm a admin user, so a lot of things not able to test directly. Let's see what it say. Impersonate, enable impersonate button. Just keep an eye, something get changed. See, impersonate button has been out now. I'm not able to impersonate even though I have a rights as well. Why? Because I don't want any user should able to go and check anybody else user. So let me enable this. This is important. So I can't take risk on this part. Okay. Now list of field that appear in the activity format. यहाँ पर. These are the fields which appear in the activity formatter. This one. So you can define the here. Okay. Sidebar posted message भी है क्या इसमें? Okay. Let's see what is be showing. It says that even if you send any message in the sidebar as well, it will come in the activity format. Let me try to reload this. Or I have something doubtful. No, it's not showing the way. Maybe something else need to be do, but it is something different. Sidebar discussions, sidebar posted messages should come here. Okay. Then additional comments icon, some images are there. You can have a, okay. This thing we have done. Insert and stay. Let's make it as a true. Open the new window. That's also true. Number of global text results matches. So now if I go here and say it says only first 10 results. Why? Because we mentioned 10 here. So if I click on the 20, it will show the first 20 results to me on the screen. This is what coming from the property. Then list and form view for the global search. Blank means default view. List and the form view to use global search text. List and form view to use for global search text results. Blank means default view. No idea. Sorry guys. What this mean is I'm not getting it. Text view. Something here only, but not getting any idea. Sorry. Okay. Then enable multi-line text box sizer plus and minus. So this is a type that how you can do it, like multi-sizers is multi-line text available in service now. So with the plus and minus, you can increase the size of that particular box. Like we do control and mouse key to enlarge this particular thing. The same thing. Task timer field automatically start when the task is displayed. What is this? Is the task timer. Not here. Come back here and show you this task timer. This is a task timer, right? Yes. So task timer field automatically starts when the task is displayed. So as soon as your page get loaded, this start timer get start and show you the results here. Okay. Now if I come back, unlock empty URL not required, navigation not required, updates, right? Yes. Okay. So these are the few basics UI properties that we have discussed now. Question and clarification.
No, sir.
Hema and Azam.
Yeah, clear so far, Atul. But I think I need to go over.
Yes, this thing required actually a practice. Not on the, don't go in the recording, go on the instance level.
Okay.
Then you will be able to learn or do the things easily. If you stuck somewhere, copy and put in the Google and let's see what's be happening. What's it mean basically? Okay.
Yeah.
Now the other property which we have is called the main is the UI properties. Rest is called the classic mobile CSS properties. A small changes like better text color and other things will be there, even though we never touch this part. But I can give you homework, have a look on these parts. Because it's a normal simple English, you can still read it. If you understand, that's good. If you don't understand, leave it. We know that what is banner frame, we know what is this thing, navigation, we know what is a content frame. So at least these things you can do very easily. Then you have to be read about what is the system properties says here. System properties, same thing or something different? Okay, it is something from the database or some other parts. Okay. So it is also again a good to go. So how many tables you can join? Up to 10. Escalation engine logs activity task work notes. Okay. Assign escalation only at ticket creation. Means if you have escalation process on the incident management, then you can take this box and you can make it or see the changes from there itself. Okay. But again, I never touch this part. Mainly we touch only these two things. UI 16 and the basics UI 16 and the UI properties we mainly touch it. Rest like email properties we will discuss when we go for the email part. SLA properties when we go for the SLA part. Okay. If you want, you can have a look on these one. Look for the global text search, look for the text search, two things, and look for the this thing. Classic mobile and UI properties. These 4 or 5 sections are important for you to be understand. It's actually important to be understand. And few of them we are going to be covered when we start their respective topics like import, export, or the email properties. Also, we have a module specific properties like say incident. See, incident also have its own properties. So these module specific properties we will pick up when we go for the module specific discussions. Now, if I show you, there is nothing you are going to be understand. Question, clarification, and doubt. No doubt.
So, sorry, Atul, I have a question out of the topic, related to the topic, but will you have like I know you went over all this But will we have something like in practical, or should we just practice after the class, like you said?
Practical means
Like will you be going over like an incident
yes, yes.
or
I'll show you and I will give you the homework as well.
okay.
That do this thing, this thing, this thing, so that you can understand specifically like email notification, SLA, workflows, catalog items. I will show you and I will tell you, okay, go and do this thing now. And it can happen in the class test as well. I can give you 5 minutes and say, okay, do this configuration for me quickly. Maybe results are good, correct or wrong. That doesn't matter, but need to be see that have you understand the process or not.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, good. Chili, let's stop the recording and take quick attendance now.